The Listen Your Way postgame scoreboard show continues now. Coming to you live from the Black Diamond Grill. Our program is brought to you by Andine Chevrolet. Big Frog Custom T-shirts have coming. Talent Brothers Auto Parts. And this special report is brought to you by your Forsyth County Marathon stations. Marathon, fueling Forsyth County spirit. And this is the West Forsyth Report. We have Coach Frank Hepler on the line. The Wolverines coming off a big road win, 43-7 at Centennial. Coach Hepler, congratulations.
Thank you, Travis. It was a good victory for our kids and our program, and we're still working hard, and we're trying to get better each week, and things worked out well tonight.
Well, just looking at kind of the rundown, our friends over at Marathon provided us with some stats and kind of a report, and it looks like you guys just came out of the gate, 23 points in the first quarter. Kind of tell us about that first quarter for the Wolverine offense.
Well, we came out, we really wanted to be on top of our game coming out, and we were able to capitalize on some big plays by Ethan Shirley and by A.J. Erdley, our quarterback, and Blake Roberts, our tailback. Our offensive line really got a great push early on, and I think we surprised Centennial a little bit coming out of the gate so quickly, which we haven't done lately, and it's something we've really been trying to preach to our young men about, having that emotion in the early part of the game and try to carry it through. And they did it. They did a nice job tonight. We still made a few mistakes that we're going to try to, hammer out and work on. We're still a young team and a young program, and we're trying to feel our way through this 5A level a little bit.
Coach, just kind of talk about Colton Cloud a little bit.
Colton did a nice job. He did a great job on defense. He made a bunch of tackles tonight, and then he came over and played some running back and scored a couple of touchdowns. And Colton's an extremely smart young man, and he does a great job on the football field. He is tough, and he was ready tonight when we called upon him.
Well, did you take a 30-0 lead into the locker room at halftime? I guess Shirley has the 9-yard reception there from Erdley.
Yeah, Ethan did a great job. A.J. rolled out and hit Ethan in the flats, and he did a little twinkle toes move into the end zone. Ethan's got real great balance, and he did a nice job finding the end zone there before the half. And that was huge also because 23-0, the team's still within striking distance, where 30-0 was big points, and it really gave us some confidence going into halftime, knowing that, okay, not that the game's sewn up by any means. You still have to play 4 quarters against these good teams in the 5A, and but it was a big confidence boost going into the half.
And then Shirley in the third quarter, Shirley gets another TD, a big 46-yard reception.
Yeah, we caught the safety coming up on a man-to-man coverage, and he kind of slipped down, and Ethan got in behind him, and A.J. found him streaking to the corner of the end zone, and they got great protection by the offensive line to give A.J. time, and he threw it out there, and Ethan made a real nice catch and took it in from there.
Then with a little over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, it's Tyler Lott, 16-yard touchdown run. Kind of talk about that run a little bit to give you guys a 43-0 lead.
Yeah, now I'm going to tell you, Tyler's been a starter for us in the past, and he's starting now, and he's a weapon. He's a tremendous track kid. He's got great speed, heck of a wrestler. This guy, he's all you want in your athletes, and he's getting more and more touches each week. He was coming off a little bit of an injury early in the year, and we've got the backfield of Shirley, Lott, Roberts, and Brandon Keith, and those guys are doing a great job behind the offensive line that's trying to gel together.
Well, this puts you at 4-1 overall, 1-0 in the region, and you guys will be home next week against Alpharetta.
Oh yeah, Alpharetta's tremendous. They got a lot of great athletes. They're winning a bunch of games right now. I know they're well coached. I know that it's going to be tough for us every week. Every week we're going to line up. It's going to be tough because we're the new kid on the block, as a program, and like I said, going into the 5A. So we're going to go back and watch our film, see where we need to make improvements, and we know Alpharetta is going to be, a great team coming into our house.
Well, Coach Frank Hepler, congratulations on the win. We appreciate you joining us here tonight.
Thanks, Travis. I love coming on with you guys.
Well, we appreciate it. We look forward to talking to you again next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, that was Coach Frank Hepler with the West Forsyth Wolverines. They'll be at home next week on Friday night against Alpharetta. If you're in the area, stop by and check out that game. That'll be a good one. I always appreciate Coach Frank Hepler joining us here on the Marathon Wolverine Report on ListenYourWay.com. The Listen Your Way postgame scoreboard show is brought to you in partnership with Andine Chevrolet, the Black Diamond Grill, where we are recording the show, Big Frog Custom T-shirts of Cumming, and Talent Brothers Auto Parts. This is the Marathon Wolverine Report, the West Forsyth Report, brought to you by Marathon, fueling Forsyth County spirit. Stay tuned. There's more to come here on the Listen Your Way postgame scoreboard show. We're going to wrap up some scores, and let's just go ahead and run them down right now. West Forsyth, again, the win, 43-7 over Centennial. Earlier we told you South Forsyth was the winner, 31-7 over Cass. It was the War Eagles' homecoming. What a great way to celebrate homecoming with that 31-7 win. At Forsyth Central, it was our game of the week. You can watch highlights on listenyourway.com. You can hear the full play-by-play right now. Forsyth Central coming up short in overtime, 36-35 against the visiting Woodland Wildcats. What a game. Bulldog Alex Taylor has 4 touchdowns, over 200 yards, and excitement and disappointment there for the Bulldog faithful. 36-35 the final. Next week they will host the Lambert Longhorns. That will be our Listen Your Way game of the week. We hope you'll come out and watch it live, but also if you go to a different game in the county, you can watch it after the fact on listenyourway.com. Listen to it, full play-by-play. Also, another score from Forsyth County. It was the North Forsyth Raiders coming up short, falling to the Roswell Hornets, 38-17. There is more to come here on the Listen Your Way postgame scoreboard show. We thank you for joining us and watching the show. Stand by. More to come here at listenyourway.com.